Good afternoon, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school baseball. Today in this matchup, the Tusky Valley Trojans host the Carrollton Warriors. Today's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Today's game is also brought to you by Wayne Door, Wood Electric, Wendy's, Unified Insulation, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Rain, stay away as Big Z Sports is bringing you high school baseball this afternoon from Zorville as we've got the Tusky Valley Trojans playing host to the Carrollton Warriors. Overcast skies, kind of breezy, and we know the rain is on the way, but they're looking to get both of these games in. We're bringing you game one of this doubleheader. It'll be myself and Shannon Thomas alongside the Claxon Communications crew. And Shannon, truth be told, I almost prefer this over that, 85 and Beeman sun we just had a few days ago?
Yeah, this is really nice baseball weather right here, softball, track, football, any sport you want to do right now. And like you said, I think they're going to be okay for game one. And game two, they could possibly get it in, but we're only here for one because I'm not a gambling man and I don't want to lose.
Well, that's why we got the tent up, although I think you kind of lucked out where you had to sit on the end of that. We'll all huddle together if the raindrops start falling, don't worry. As we do have a good matchup here between Carrollton and Tusky Valley, late season matchup. This is an interesting one, Division II versus Division III. And, this, though, even though the divisions are different, this could be really considered a matchup that's kind of right down the middle.
Yeah, those divisions just go off the number of boys in your school, and these teams got the same amount of talent. And like you said, this is the type of game you want to do right before tournament time, and it gives these boys a feel for where they'll be at when it comes time to play for that extra season, we like to call it.
Yeah, the extra season that we always look forward to. Tournaments are right around the corner. And, of course, if you have not done so, be sure to get subscribed to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel because that's where you can see all of our broadcasts live and for free thanks to our wonderful sponsors this season. You're locked into the Wood Electric pregame show, and as we roll on here, we're going to be moving on to talk with both of our head coaches. But, Shannon, I do have to say this. This is a matchup we came in here and we were watching both the teams warming up, both the teams talking and everything. Everybody seems in such a great mood because I think we've actually had multiple games get to be strung together in a week where we don't actually have to worry about all these rainouts and stuff. It's been nice to see.
Yeah, these kids seem like they go to practice and then next thing you know, it's time to play games and games were getting canceled. You get back to practice, game gets canceled, and we've had some good weather here the last couple of weeks. And like you said, they've got to play a lot of games now, and the boys all seem chipper this morning. They're wide awake, and they're ready to play too.
Yeah, this is their dream to do on a Saturday, that's for sure. Stick around and find out how this one's going to shape up. It's the Warriors in town to take on the Trojans on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We're going to be coming back after this, and first things first, we're going to be talking to head coach Brian Conley of Carrollton. That's brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Back with your Wood Electric pregame show from Zorville. We got Tusky Valley hosting Carrollton. It's high school baseball in Z Country on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We'll go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. And joining us first is head coach for the Carrollton Warriors, and Brian Conley. And Coach, been a little while since we've been able to have you guys on air. Of course, weather's been a little bit of a hit or miss problem. So I know any games that you guys can get in are always good practice.
Absolutely, yeah. It's nice to get back-to-back games for once. You know, that's the way baseball's supposed to be played every day. You know, come out, new day, new time, and it's nice that the weather's finally cooperating. Yeah.
Now, looking at your season thus far, I mean, I know you guys have had a lot of really good success. You've had some really good pitching, really good offensive success. Defensively, it's been going well. What have you kind of been talking about in terms of how you would grade this season thus far in terms of the success that Warriors baseball has had?
It's been fine so far. We still have a lot of unfinished business, and we're still just trying to get better every day. The pitching has been really solid for us all season long. Everybody that's stepped on the mound has done their job, and normally our defense has been pretty solid. We had a couple games where we didn't play real well defensively, but I think we got that corrected for the most part. And the hitting is just now starting to come alive. I think maybe because of the weather, finally warmed up. Bats are warming up a little bit, so it's nice to see everything kind of coming together.
Well, it helps when your guys don't have to worry about their hands stinging so bad whenever they do make contact.
Yeah, it's miserable playing in the cold. It really is. It's tough. It's tough on you mentally and physically.
Now, looking at this matchup with Tusky Valley, you know, it's a pretty interesting matchup for you guys, division down from you, but a very, very tough team regardless.
Yeah, we don't look at them as a division down. They play a really good schedule. They play Highland, they play Waynesburg, they play teams, and they have some talent on this team, and they're still fairly young, so we know we're in for a brawl today.
Now, what's going to be the biggest key if you guys are ultimately to pick up a win? We'll say in both games today of this doubleheader.
Yeah, we just need some good pitching. We need to get ahead in the count, and we need to have some timely hitting, which we've been getting the last few games. So we just need to keep that up. Some timely hits and some good strikes on the mound and get ahead of hitters.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Warriors.
All right, thank you.
Head Coach Brian Conley for the Carrollton Warriors, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stick around because we've got your head coach, Chase Cooper, for Tusky Valley coming up after this. Hishman's Fresh Market IGA has provided residents in Malvern and Minerva the freshest quality products since 1954. The family-owned grocery store prides themselves on providing the communities with quality products, including their daily cut fresh meats by their on-site butcher. Hishman's Fresh Market IGA is a proud supporter of community events in their local school districts and would like to wish the Malvern Hornets best of luck in tonight's game. See all Kishman's Fresh Market IGA offers by visiting kishmans.com.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Rinkus Insurance in Carrollton, your local nationwide insurance agency, offers their clients personal, commercial, and farm insurance utilizing a consultative process to ensure you get the maximum protection available for the lowest possible cost. Rinkus Insurance prides themselves on providing peace of mind with maximum protection at the best value to each client they serve. See what Rinkus Insurance can do for you by calling 330-627-4442. Rinkus Insurance is a proud supporter of Carrollton Athletics and wishes them the best of luck in tonight's game.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Back with your Wood Electric pregame show live from Zorville as we're bringing you high school baseball. Tusky Valley playing host to Carrollton. We're going to go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group, and it's head coach Chase Cooper for Tusky Valley. And coach, obviously, weather's always a hit or miss, but thankfully looks like we're going to get this one in today.
Oh yeah, got some rain last night, but it's got the field looking really good today. Just excited to hopefully get both of these in, so ready to play.
And run me through your season that you guys have had so far. We were just talking before we got started here, 11-5, a lot of good success for the Trojans. What's been working for you guys this season?
It starts with our pitching. I think we have a team ERA of under 3, so they keep us in games, and we've been able to produce enough offensively to win quite a good bit. And we're still young, learning things every day and getting better after every game, so that's always our goal.
Now, running back through some of the performances you guys have had this year, it looks like on top of that pitching, you've had some pretty good situational hitting, guys stepping up when they absolutely have to. So is that really kind of how you feel about your lineup from top to bottom? You have a lot of faith in whoever's up at the plate that can really deliver a big hit?
Yeah, I think we're fortunate for being a small school, 1 through 9. I trust any of them to come through for us, and it's worked out pretty well this year. A lot of guys have stepped up, and I can't be any more proud of them.
Now, looking at this matchup that you guys have with the Carrollton Warriors, obviously, is it kind of a good test, really, before we start getting into postseason play?
Oh, yeah. They're D2. They're a really solid program. I actually graduated from there, so big respect to the program. And it lets us see right before tournaments, are we ready to roll or not? So looking forward to it.
Now, I can ask you this for both games. We only have your first game here today, but what's going to be the biggest key to try to pick up a pair of wins to get this doubleheader?
The biggest key is going to be consistent pitching, playing solid defense behind it, and doing what we have to do to get the runs in, not stranding guys because they're too good. They're not going to make mistakes. We have to take advantage of those.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Trojans.
Thank you.
Head coach Chase Cooper for the Tusky Valley Trojans, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stick around because we're going to have the afternoon's first pitch and your starting lineups coming up after this.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports bringing you some high school baseball. Going to get started just a few minutes early here as Tusky Valley is playing host to Carrollton. It's going to be a doubleheader here today. We're going to be bringing you Game 1. Your pitching matchup on the mound is going to be Cooper Hahn for Carrollton against Lucas Jones of Tusky Valley. But we'll have to go through all of the starting lineups, rather. Of course, your starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's. And Shannon, if you wouldn't mind, could you start with the visiting Carrollton Warriors?
Yeah, starting for Carrollton, batting first, number nine, Garrett Broadwater. He's your center fielder. Then Jake Whitmore wears number 10. He's your third baseman. Number 14, Hunter Allison. He's your second baseman. Wearing number 2, Landon James, he's your catcher. Number 27, Cooper Hahn, he'll be on the mound today pitching. Number 11, Isaiah McConnell, he's your shortstop. Number 15, Aidan McCourt, second baseman. Number 21, Isaac Husted, he's your DH. And Tyler Baughman will be playing right field. And then batting last will be number 7, Hayden Jenkins, he's your left fielder.
Now I'm going to have to go back and reference this because I think it's Bowman.
I
think. And otherwise, all the Carrollton faithful are going to go, no, you got it wrong again. We're going to hopefully get it right.
And actually, it's number 7, Jenkins Hayden. Or did he
Hayden,
put?
It's Hayden Jenkins.
Hayden Jenkins.
Yeah, he put that backwards.
He put it backwards on there. I wrote Hayden Jenkins, and I looked over at the thing, and wait, the coach has got Jenkins Hayden. Like, did I do something wrong here?
Are you throwing Coach Connolly under the bus?
No, I'm sorry. That was my bad.
As for your starting lineups, brought to you by Wendy's for the Tusky Valley Trojans, it will be at second base, batting first, number 8, Isaac Matthews. Then in the 2 spot, the shortstop, number 12, Luke Miller. Number 13, the catcher, Cole Clements. He bats third. Then at first base in the power spot, it's number 21, Kanan Bradford. In right field, wearing number 11, batting fifth, is Shane Twiss. Batting sixth, wearing number 7, is Jesse Carr. He'll be the center fielder. Then it's number 4, Roman Farnsworth. He'll be your designated hitter this evening for Tusky Valley. He will hit for pitcher Lucas Jones. Then it's number 9, the left fielder, Logan McKinney. And rounding out the order in the 9 spot, it is number 6, Landon Fletcher. He plays third base as Tusky Valley is going out onto the field. And we got baseball on the way as we're wrapping up our Wood Electric pregame show. You excited, Shannon?
I'm excited to be sitting outside in this beautiful weather. I mean, if I wasn't at this baseball field, I'd be sitting on the porch with my dog. So this is my Saturday to relax right here.
Well, it's going to be – this is what I would call perfect weather for this. I mean, it is the overcast, but you don't have to worry about, the sun in the eyes. Not going to worry about that with your fielding. But this is going to be a really interesting matchup, especially right before tournament time. Both these pitchers are going to want to be putting forth their absolute best. Both these teams, their pitching staffs have done great things so far this season. You heard from Coach Cooper for Tusky Valley. I'm pretty sure he said that I think they're sub-3 as a team with ERA, maybe just a little bit above. So, and Carrollton almost really on that same kind of trend. So really good stuff coming out of both these pitching staffs.
Yeah, and the thing is, playing a doubleheader today, it kind of becomes a chess match with your pitchers because in baseball you have pitch rolls unlike softball. You got to remember when you can bring in your pitchers and who can pitch the next games and stuff, and then you got to look forward into if you got a game on Monday, this all carries over. So the big chess match today in this doubleheader, but like we said, we're only here for one.
Well, not that it's going to be a problem at all, but I think I started feeling just a little bit of drizzle coming out of the air.
That was the umpire wiping sweat off his head.
Okay. Well, even if it is drizzle, that's no problem, and actually it'll keep everybody cool out there on the field. Of course, if you have not done so, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. We broadcast live for our entire spring season, all free, thanks to our wonderful sponsors. And today's presenting sponsor, as they have been all season long, is the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. So be sure to give them a big thank you for continuing to support high school sports in Z-Country. As it will be stepping up to the plate for the first time today for Carrollton to lead things off, Garrett Broadwater, the center fielder, as Tusky Valley has their meeting on the mound before we get underway. Both these teams looking for a late season win here. And, of course, the seedings coming out now for the tournament right around the corner. Both these teams, I know, enjoying good seedings for sure.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see all the tomorrow whenever they choose where they want to go on the brackets and stuff, and be interesting to see which local teams will go after each other.
So Broadwater, the lefty, stands in as Jones is ready. Tonight's first pitch brought to you by Buckeye Career Center, and it's going to be high to the center fielder for Carrollton. As I say tonight's first pitch, Shannon, more like this afternoon's first pitch. I'm going to have to break out of that. Next one's going to be high as well, so Broadwater starts things off with a good 2-0 count. Broadwater stands back in and ready. Righty-lefty matchup to start off the game. Next offering's going to be right down the pipe for strike one.
Yeah, after those first 2 pitches that were balls, he stood there and watched that one come right down the pipe.
Jones's next offering is going to be low, and it is laced by Broadwater, and not having to move much, though, is the right fielder, as he will put it away for out number 1. Twist took one step in and then just kind of shaded right back and plucked it out of the sky.
Yeah, Twist, it was getting to him pretty quick, and he made the right decision.
I always say first steps back, but it didn't really matter on that one, whether it was back or forward. It was pretty much coming right at him. Good contact for Broadwater, but he's retired for out number 1. Third baseman Jake Whitmore, he'll stand in. Whitmore, the junior, will watch ball 1 outside. Jones ready with his next offering. That one swung on and missed as he went to the outside corner. Whitmore, I think, tried to pull it down left field line.
Whitmore comes in batting .298 for the Warriors.
Next offering from Jones is a curveball, and it is ripped down the left field line, but well foul. Heads up in the parking lot. Just a touch ahead on that breaking ball that came in from Jones. We were watching him in his warm-ups. He's got a big bender, but he's going to want to locate it because you saw right there if Whitmore would have kept that in play, it would have went a long ways. Jones's next offering inside part of the plate, fouled off the Tusky Valley dugout. And a good laugh being shared in there as Coach Cooper shows his ups, getting out of the way.
Yeah, that one was coming over there pretty fast. And even though you got that fence there, you never know where it's going to go. I'm sitting behind home plate, and I'll flinch sometimes today.
Jones is 1-2 on the way. It's the big bender, fouled off again. So a good at bat for Whitmore to stay alive. Something of note here, Shannon, as the game rolls on. I've kind of forgot it's been a little while since we've been out here for the baseball field for Tusky Valley. Very deep backstop, so passed balls could be a big thing to talk about here as if runners get on.
Yeah, I heard him out there doing the coaches meeting at the plate, and he was telling them the distance, and that's the first thing I thought is you get a bad bounce. You can get runners around.
Popped up, left side, trailing out of play, and it will go out of play. So again, we'll do it again at 1-2. Whitmore making Jones work hard here. Just the second batter of the game.
Yeah, and like you said, I was talking there in baseball, pitcher's got that pitch rolling. Whitmore's totaling up some pitches on him right now.
Jones kicks, steals, big bender again, and that's going to catch the elbow of Whitmore, so it's a hit by pitch with 1 out, so we have the game's first base runner. He tried that curveball, and it just didn't bite enough, Shannon.
Yeah, he just got it inside just a little too far.
Of course, our replays all season long brought to you by Wayne Dorr. Up next, it's the first baseman, big righty, and Hunter Allison for Carrollton as he'll hold the bat back and watches strike 1 on the outside corner.
You know, we don't have the stats on the how high they are or how tall he stands, but man,
it's tall.
That's a tall drink of water right there.
The 0-1. That's going to catch the inside part of the plate for strike 2. Jones working quickly against Allison. Whitmore gets his lead at first. Jones looks him back. Now he'll deliver. Swung on and just fouled off the end of the bat, so Allison stays alive at 0-2. Real old school feel with this this facility, Shannon, because you see the dugouts got that kind of 3/4 fence. Really just kind of makes you feel almost old-timey. It's not dug into the ground like the real old dugouts. Next delivery, low and outside. Clements can't glove it behind the plate, and Whitmore gets a stolen base as he will now stand in scoring position with 1 gone. Allison ready again. Jones is 1-2. Swung on, pulled hard down the left field line, but it's going well foul.
I was waiting to see if that guy sitting out there in left field was about to throw his car in reverse and start backing up. He's got the preferred seat in case it rains, but the windshield might become an issue.
Well, you know, if he has a ball that hits him here in foul territory, he can call the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency to help him out with that. Next delivery from Jones goes high heat, and he blows it right past Allison for out number 2. Up next in the power spot, the catcher, the junior, it's Landon James.
James comes in batting .314 on the season. Got 2 home runs.
Well, down left field line here is, I think it says 315, Shannon. Pretty deep center field, though. You actually have to hit the ball uphill here if you're going to put it out in center. Delivery from Jones. James swings and misses as he loaded up but couldn't make contact.
Yeah, he took a big hearty cut at that one, comes up empty.
Whitmore leads at second. 2 gone, top of the first. Jones's 0-1 offering is going to catch the inside arm, or catch the arm rather, of James. So the second hit by pitch now has 2 runners on. Jones trying to work on the inside corner, Shannon, but has drawn a few too far in a couple times now.
Yeah, he's trying to stay in there on the hands, keep him from getting that power on the ball. Like you said, he's hit 2 people now.
Cooper Hahn, he'll stand in. Whitmore out at second was encouraging his teammates in the Carrollton dugout to get loud. First pitch is too high, ball number 1.
Yeah, you don't hear too much chatter anymore when you go to baseball games, but Carrollton, they make a little bit of noise over there.
They like to keep the energy up. Jones delivers. That's going to catch the zone for strike 1. A lot of late tailing action out of Jones. Now the 1-1. Too far outside. Count moves to 2-1. Clements picks it up off the dirt. Whitmore leads off at second. James off at first. Swung on and missed. Count goes even at 2-2 as Hahn was trying to uncork on that one as well.
Yeah, Whitmore getting him a nice big lead out there second. He's wanting a little bit of contact here so he could try to get around.
Should have brought the umbrella, Shannon. Next delivery is swung on and missed as Hahn gets tied up, and Jones works out of a jam. We move on to the bottom of the first inning. No score from Zorville. Big Z Sports is back after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Welcome back into today's presentation of high school baseball, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. As a good job that time around by Lucas Jones to work out of that inning. He had the 2 hit by pitch, but he was able to strand 2 Carrollton base runners. Now in the home half of the first, leading things off, it's Isaac Matthews, the second baseman for the Trojans. Cooper Hahn will step onto the mound for Carrollton. Hahn was the strikeout that ended that last half inning. We were saying, Shannon, that movement out of Jones is that first couple batters that he faced for Carrollton, they seemed a little bit out of sorts there.
Yeah, they're kind of guessing where it was going and you know, kind of stepping out too far and dipping their shoulder way too far to try to catch up with it. I mean, he did a nice job. Like you said, he had the 2 hit by pitches, but other than that, he did a nice job to get himself out of that jam.
So Matthews standing in so far this season as the leadoff hitter for Tusky Valley, trying to look to continue to spark something here early on to start the game. Young lineup for this Tusky Valley team. Matthews, one of the sophomores on it.
The drizzle picking up a little bit more.
Well, it's nice and cool, at least.
At least it's one of those drizzles that it just fans away.
Mm-hmm. Not even sure it actually, no, it doesn't. I'm looking at our screen here. It doesn't even pick up, but we promise you there is some rain in the air. Hahn will deliver. His first pitch to Matthews is high for ball one. Next delivery as Matthews gets into it. Deep drive, center field. Center fielder still trailing back and will make the over-the-shoulder catch. As what a job by Broadwater to track that one down.
Yeah, Broadwater did a nice job right there. That ball got up and it kind of got in the wind and it just kept carrying. And then, like you said, it's kind of an uphill run right there. And he got a little bit of workout running uphill and made a nice catch.
As I kind of said earlier on in this broadcast, you actually do have to go uphill here in center field. And Broadwater didn't seem bothered by it at all. So what a great way to start the game defensively if you're the Warriors. Up next is Luke Miller, the shortstop for Tusky Valley. He'll stand in and watch strike one on the outside corner. That's one way to get your team fired up, especially your pitcher, after watching that.
Yeah, that get your pitcher excited right there.
Delivery, big bender, and it ties up Miller. He falls behind 0-2. Hahn shakes off the first call from James, and time's going to be called here as James wants a word with his pitcher. Clear up some signs or clear up the reasoning maybe the catcher wants the call that he does.
Yeah, you got to like it when you got a catcher like that. He's like, you know what, let's just stop right here. Let's go talk about it, and now we can get on the same page.
Hahn delivers. High and outside, won't catch the zone. It's ball one. Next delivery from Hahn, tries the bender again, but it's in the dirt. He works the count back to 2-2. Next delivery from Hahn, just poked away as Miller will stay alive.
Yeah, Miller doing a nice job right now staying alive with this.
Next delivery from Jones. He tries the curveball again. James tries to pull it back in, but he's unable to do so. Actually, pardon me, Hahn, not Jones. Got the pitchers mixed up there. Full count upcoming. Next delivery. Swung on, popped up, straight back, straight on in the middle of the infield, rather. And coming on and making the grab for out number 2 is McCourt at second.
Yeah, nice job right there by the catcher, the pitcher, and the shortstop. They're all pointing straight up, and they're guiding the second baseman where it was at. They're just making sure he knew it was his.
So the lefty, Cole Clements, will stand in.
Now the rain is picking up.
First delivery is not going to catch the zone for ball one. Good luck writing on your sheets now, Shannon. Swung on, fouled straight back for Clements. Count draws even at 1-1. Didn't get enough tape for you.
Yeah,
the wind has suddenly arrived as well.
I was using my phone to help hold down papers, but I'm not going to ruin my phone over some paperwork.
Hahn's next delivery. He goes with the curveball, and he tails it back in. Backdoor breaking ball, and he's ahead 1-2. Using our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game shirts to cover up the equipment here. Next delivery is too far inside. Count even at 2-2. You joining me under the tent now, are you?
I'm going under the tent now. You're good, Casey.
Next delivery from Hahn. Swung on, straight back up the middle, and Clements has the first base knock of the ballgame. Clements seeing the ball well there, as you know the old adage saying, if you send it right back to where it came from, you know you're seeing the ball well.
Yeah. I need one of those really long cords like we use in football in the studio there.
Well, don't feel bad. I'm going to come over here and get real close with Casey now, so you could stand over on that side. We just had to jinx it, didn't we?
Our poor camera operators out there standing in the rain. They can't even play on their phones right now.
Next one is outside, as that's the first offering to Kanan Bradford, the first baseman. Wind blowing from right to left. In the dirt. James does a good job to keep it from going and squirting away, so Bradford's ahead 2-0. I will say, looking off here on the back, it looks a little bit brighter behind us, so hopefully that's blowing over this way. Next offering will catch the outside corner for strike one.
I'm going to at least close up my chair so it don't get wet.
Everybody's just getting the live play-by-play of us behind the scenes right now. And a step off there from Hahn as he looks the runner back in Clements. Interesting for Clements, quarterback of the football team, center for a basketball team, and catcher for the baseball team. Swung on and missed as Bradford tried to uncork on that one, but he couldn't catch up to it. It's 2-2.
Well, you know you're a pretty good athlete if you can play all those different positions in those different sports. Because nothing's alike.
It's kind of interesting. There's dynamics for each of them, but it is an interesting mix. The 2-2. Inside, James lets it squirt away, but he is able to hustle back to it quick enough there, and Clements doesn't advance.
Yeah, he slipped in the wet grass back here, too,
he
as he came back.
Outdid the splits. He actually went back, kind of refelt the ground, like, did I step on something? Full count offering from Hahn, too low, as it will be 2 on now, with 2 gone in the bottom of the first. First walk issued for Hahn. Up next, the right fielder, Shane Twiss. Hahn is ready. He'll deliver too high. Hopefully it's just a spot shower, Shannon. Oh, you're checking the radar for us.
Yeah, I'm looking at the radar. It looks like the second game was going to be good. The first game here might not. It might rain pretty much for the whole first game.
Twist pops it up on the infield. Moving over for it and making the grab at first base that time for Carrollton is going to be Allison. So 2 get stranded for Tusky Valley as well. We move on to the second inning. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications are back after this.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way to TMK, service with a personal touch.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back into today's presentation of high school baseball. Brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. What was that, Shannon?
We're trying to get situated here because of all the rain and everything's in my view. I said, I'll just watch Casey's replay screen right here. And
that'll be perfect.
And there's a shot of a beautiful banner there in the background. What's it say? Oh, yeah, WTUZ Big Z Sports.
You're not talking about the West Virginia tent behind it, right?
No.
As both these teams coming back out here, both stranding a pair of runners there in that first inning of work. Of course, we'll see how the pitching gets affected with the rain falling here. A little bit different grip on the ball.
Need you a couple new score sheets?
No, we're good. I'm just mopping off the table with it. So leading things off for Carrollton, it is Isaiah McConnell, the shortstop. McCourt and Husted are both due up after him. Jones's first offering too low and bounces in front of the plate for ball one.
Yeah, it's almost like that one come out of his hand kind of premature. I don't know if it's because the ball was wet or if he just lost the handle on it.
Next delivery from Jones, swung on and fouled off to the left side. Right past Coach Conley in the third base coach's box. Count will draw even at 1-1. Which, you heard the umpire there, Shannon, in between innings, kind of telling both teams, all right, let's keep it rolling considering the rain that's fallen. But you look behind us, it's kind of bright. And that one way in front of the zone. Jones actually taps his chest there, and I think he was taking fault for that, but he looks at the ball, says it's okay. Jones kicks, steals, swung on, and he fouls it off of his own shin there. That never feels good as we'll move to 2-2.
Yeah, the umpire's letting him walk it off there a little bit. He's seen it come off of his shin.
Oh, yeah. That'll sting. Of course, I have to say a big thank you to both of our camera operators today for Claxon Communications and Logan McPeek and Aidan Garabrandt. And, of course, Casey Claxon pushing all the buttons behind the scenes as well, as they're out here braving the terrible elements, right, Casey? That's right. So McConnell stands back in. 2-2. Curveball, and he waited on it and hits a hot shot to short. Handled over there at short and delivered on to first as Miller will get out number one.
Yeah, nice job by the shortstop right there. Made sure he had the ball secure on the transfer from his glove because it hit the grass before it got to him, so it was wet when it got to him. He did a nice job getting it over to first for the out.
So it's a G6 to start off this half inning. Up next is Aidan McCourt, the second baseman. McCourt making one of those plays in that defensively in the first for Carrollton as he will watch the first one at the knees on the quarter, strike one. Tell you what, Shannon, the crowd has still been filing in here slowly as this game's already gone on here. Popped up, center field, center fielder tracking it, coming in and making the grab for out number two is going to be Carr. So it's a quick 2 outs there for Jones for the Trojans.
Yeah, dedicated fans. They're pulling in the parking lot in the train, and they're getting out of their cars and walking over and pulling up a chair. Most people would just sit in the car, but dedicated Warriors and Trojan fans here today.
Husted, designated hitter to stand in. Jones's first offering to him is going to be a bender that will break back into the zone for strike one. It's one of those locations, if Husted's expecting it though, Shannon, that was left a little high. He could really uncork on that. Next one too far outside as he goes with the heat.
Yeah, and he got lucky on a couple of those that he left hanging just a little bit, but they drove him foul. Like you said, if he leaves it hanging there in the center of the plate, it could be in trouble.
Next curveball is in there. Or slider. We're not really sure. Some kind of breaking ball. It's down 1-2. Jones's next delivery. Husted cuts in, misses. It's strike three, and it's the third punch out for Jones through 2 innings. We move on to the bottom of the second, still with no score. Big Z Sports is coming back after this.
The Sarcho name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
High school baseball live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Tusky Valley playing host to Carrollton. As we move on to the bottom of the second, no score. Good half inning of work there last time out for Jones on the mound for the Trojans, Shannon.
Yeah, he did a real nice job right there. Helped himself out there, getting a couple punch outs.
As the rain continues to fall, and again, this is supposed to be a doubleheader. We're bringing you just game one, and hopefully both games will be all right. You said the second one looking all right, though, with the rain. It looks like it's supposed to get out of the area here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to break up for a few hours right there, about where that second game would be.
First delivery, I should say, from Hahn to start off the bottom of the second is a strike on the outside corner to Jesse Carr. Carr making a putout in center field on the defensive side for the Trojans. He'll watch the next one draw too far outside for a ball.
You know, it is Ohio. I mean, by a second game, it could be 90 and blistering hot or snowing.
I was going to say, what about the snow? Next offering, it's going to be in the zone. It's 1-2 to Carr. Don't say the S word, Shannon. I don't want to see that back anytime soon. Hahn kick steals too far outside, working away from Carr, who thought about it but held the hands back.
Hahn's kind of picked up a speed out there on the mound, getting the pitches in quicker.
Delivers. His curveball bounces in front of the plate, so we move to a full count. Maybe working a little bit too quick there. But understandable with the rain falling. Wants to get off on the defensive side, get out of here quickly. Hahn delivers. That one's beat into the ground by Carr. He's hustling down to first. Third baseman charges, delivers on to first, and will make the play. Good job by Whitmore, who stuck with it, charged it, and delivered it on to first accurately.
Yeah, that ball, as soon as it hit that wet grass, it started to die, and he did a nice job coming in, picking it up off the grass and getting the throw over to first.
Roman Farnsworth, the designated hitter for today for the Trojans, stands in. He will watch the first one. Instead, he'll lace a line drive into the left center gap for a single as Farnsworth holds up at one, and he wasted no time delivering a base knock for the Trojans. So up next, it's Logan McKinney, the left fielder.
Hahn asking for a different ball.
Yeah, that might be the game that we have to play back and forth. Hopefully they got enough towels in the dugouts. Hahn delivers from the stretch, and that's going to be too low. Not sure if it's picking up in our ears. Not sure if it picks up on the broadcast. The raindrops hitting our tent. Hahn delivers too high. It's 2-0 to McKinney. Farnsworth now gets his lead. Hahn looks back. One gone, bottom of the second. Trojans looking to do damage. Next delivery is going to run inside. Now it's a 3-0. All right, Shannon, you got one on, one out. You're up 3-0. Is it a take all the way?
I don't. I hit it if it's there. He took it.
Certainly looked like a take all the way there for McKinney. Still in a great hitter's count at 3-1.
They tend to bring it right down the pipe on that fourth one, so you might as well be ready to go after it.
That one ran inside. McKinney tried to get his hands in front of it, but couldn't. We move to a full count now. Hahn's going to try a pickoff, and Farnsworth is in standing up. Almost got caught in between. He kind of thought about diving back in, Shannon, but he just decided to stay up. Full count. The offering. Swung on and missed, and that's a big punch out for Hahn as he gets out number 2. That'll be his first strikeout of the ballgame.
Yeah, it looks like he got his front foot out just a little too far, and he went underneath the ball.
So the 9 spot, the third baseman, Landon Fletcher, stands in, and he'll go after the first one. It's a hot shot right over the head of Coach Cooper, who ducks rather alertly. And Logan McPeek for Claxon Communications might have been in the line of fire.
Protect the camera at all costs, Logan.
The 0-1 from Hahn lost the handle on the curveball. James alertly springs out of his stance and grabs it, ensuring that Farnsworth doesn't advance. Hahn delivers, swung on, fouled off the cage. Fletcher slips behind 1-2. Time getting called here by the umpire is trying to get a couple more baseballs around. That's the thing that's sometimes hard, Shannon, is when the rain starts falling, nobody wants to go get the foul balls.
Yeah, usually you got 50 little kids chasing these foul balls, and then the rain's coming. They're like, you go get it. You get your own ball.
Hans, 1-2. Inside and tight on Fletcher, who bends out of the way.
Yeah, he had to bend. Usually you yell at your teammates to wear that one, but if he'd have wore that one, it would have been in the ear hole.
Instead, he does his best Matrix impersonation. 2-2. Swung on, put into play, right side. Drawing out to right field and making the catch is the second baseman in McCourt for out number 3. We'll move on to the third inning now. Still no score from Zorville. Big Z Sports is back after this.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Welcome back into Zorville, third inning. No score as Carrollton coming up to the plate. It will be 8-9-1 due up for them. Pardon me, 9-1-2 rather. Forgot that Bowman is just out in the field today, so it will be Hayden Jenkins, the left fielder, to stand in. Jenkins, of course, a stud pitcher for Carrollton, just completed his third career no-hitter earlier this week. Jones delivers. His first one's in the dirt. Ball 1.
Yeah, I got to watch Jenkins. I believe it was out at Garaway last year. We might have did that game, and he had a phenomenal night on the mound there also.
Offering from Jones on the outside low part of the zone. Can't quite catch it, though, so Jenkins will find himself ahead 2-0. Jones delivers. Too far outside. Jenkins ahead 3-0. I'd imagine a take all the way upcoming. As Jones will fire one, tries to go at the knees, but can't quite get it. So Jenkins works a 4-pitch walk to start off the third inning here for Carrollton.
Yeah, it's big. Get Jenkins on base with no outs, and now the Warriors got to try to figure out a way to manufacture a run here.
Now a throwdown, and is not going to be able to catch Jenkins leaning. There's a bunt attempt as Broadwater couldn't quite get it down. Instead, fouls it off of the mask of Clements. A little bit of a squeeze play they tried to pull out there.
Yeah, like I said, tried to foul it off, but he just got under a little bit, pushed it back into the catcher.
Which Clements, I'm sure, is wishing right now he wouldn't have. Next delivery from Jones is going to be on the outside corner for strike 2. Jones delivers. Big bender is going to bounce off of Clements, and there goes Jenkins, and he's going to try to advance to second. Throw down. It was a good one from Clements, but just not quite in time. So Jenkins will advance there on the pass ball.
Yeah, Jenkins got a little bit of wheels right there because he turned to start to go back towards first, and then seen that extra bounce, and he kind of did a 180 and took off the other way.
Our replay is brought to you by Wayne Dorr, and you actually saw the batter in Broadwater was trying to hold up Jenkins, but he ultimately went for it. Now, popped up, right side, trailing down the first baseline and out of play. We'll do it again at 1-2.
Yeah, the first time I did a game this year and we used that Wayne Dorr instant replay, I thought that was the coolest thing, watching that garage door go up and that garage door come back down. I mean, that's a nice little feature there that they got going on.
You can thank Casey Claxon for the development of that. Oh, for actually Greg Perkins who did that. Never mind. Sorry, Perk, if you're listening. I almost took credit away from you. Jones tries the outside corner and misses. Count even at 2-2.
Well, it doesn't matter who gets credit for it. It makes us and Wayne Dorr look good.
Yeah.
Adam's idea.
Casey Claxon saying it's all Adam's idea. Adam Sawecki, of course, always has great ideas. Jones' next delivery, he tries to run on the inside corner for a back foot breaker, but it doesn't make it, or it doesn't catch the front of the zone, so we move to a full count. Now the 3-2 offering. Hot shot. First baseman can't quite get there. Jenkins rounding third. Here comes the throw from right. Cut off, and it's not going to be a throw in and home as Jenkins comes around to score. Broadwater has an RBI single.
Yeah, nice job right there by Jenkins, man. As soon as he seen that ball get roped, he got on his horse, and he was coming around.
First run of the ball game comes in the top of the third inning. Carrollton jumps out in front. Up next, the third baseman in Whitmore will stand in. His first time up, he was hit by a pitch, eventually stole a base, but he was stranded in the first inning. Great news, Shannon. Oh, there goes the runner. Clements, throw down, close play, not in time, as sliding in safely was Broadwater. What I was going to say, Shannon, is that apparently the mosquitoes have found the safe haven that is our tent, because we're finding them under here now.
Yeah, that's not the raindrops you hear. That's the buzz of the mosquitoes.
So Whitmore, by the way, that was a ball. He's ahead 1-0 in the count. Runner in scoring position. Nobody gone. Jones delivers in the dirt past Clements, and advancing easily is Broadwater. So a lot happening there for Garrett Broadwater. The RBI single, a stolen base, and now advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, Broadwater did a nice job on that stolen base because he went in head first. If he goes in legs first, they might get that tag on him because he got underneath the tag.
So on the 2-0. Runner standing at third. Jones will deliver. Inside, and it's not going to catch the zone. Ball 3. For Whitmore, deep enough fly ball was pretty much guaranteed to at least score one here. With his team already up 1-0. Jones delivers, and inside, maybe a bit high. Runners at the corners with nobody gone. See what Carrollton might dial up here, as they might want to try to get Whitmore to advance, maybe try to get Jones to either throw over or maybe Clements to throw down and see if he can advance Broadwater. We know he's got wheels. Delivers. There goes the runner. Clements will just eat it off of the dirt and let Whitmore advance. Jones struggling with his command a bit here to start off the third.
Yeah, just getting ready to say, as good as he was in the first 2 innings, the third inning here, he's kind of struggling a little bit, and he's got to calm down, get back to where he was at in the first 2 innings.
Delivers. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Takes a crazy hop. Delivered on to first for out number 1. There goes Whitmore trying to advance. Throw goes past the man covering third base, and Whitmore's going to come around to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. Delivering it on to first was Miller. He got out number 1 on the ground out for Allison. Whitmore advanced on that throw, and I couldn't tell if it was Miller who was the shortstop who covered or if it was the third baseman and Fletcher who was over there, but that was a wild throw from first baseman Kanan Bradford that went to the backstop, and the error will score another one.
Yeah, the Warriors put 3 runs on the board this inning.
It is both Broadwater and Whitmore have come around to score. Landon James will stand in now. 1 gone, nobody on. James will foul it off. Jones ready again. His 0-1 delivery. High and tight on the inside. And James kind of rolled his head back and looked to the sky. I think he was thinking I could have uncorked on that one. Jones delivers too high, and James dearly took the eye candy but hung off on it.
Yeah, James, he wanted to really let go on that one, and he did everything possible to hold back.
Next delivery from Jones. James pops it up, left side. Fletcher moving over towards his dugout to get it. Calls everybody off and will make the grab for out number 2.
Coach Conley over there for the Warriors, he had to come all the way down the third baseline to get out of the road to make sure he gave him plenty of room to make the play.
That ball hung in the air forever. Up next, Cooper Hahn. He was a strikeout in the first inning. Jones delivers to him. Bounces in the dirt, ball 1. We know how baseball can be all about the momentum swings and momentum shifts here, Shannon. Of course, the momentum well on the side of the Carrollton Warriors here, but Tusky Valley can change that momentum in a hurry. But still some great base running and taking advantage of some opportunities. Carrollton feeling pretty good with a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, like I said, and baseball is one of those momentum things. It just seems like when one person gets a hit and then everybody gets a hit and then you get runners on and you produce runs. And right now Tusky Valley's got to find a way to slow it down, which they're sitting here with 2 outs now.
High and tight. It's 3-0. Actually, I think the rain has slowed down a little bit.
Well, it must be clearing up behind me a little bit because my back's getting warm.
Jones kicks, steals the 3-0, will catch the inside part of the zone. Hahn was getting ready to trot on down to first but looked into his dugout and thought, well, I guess not. Three-one offering, swung on. There's a hard hit to right center. Right fielder trails in, can't make the grab, and Hahn will make a big round at first, and he'll hold up there as a 2-out single will keep the inning alive for the Warriors. So Isaiah McConnell to stand in. He will be the 7th batter of this inning, Shannon.
Yeah, the Warriors are getting close to batting around.
McConnell, a ground out in the 2nd inning. Of course, our replay is again brought to you by Wayne Dorr. Jones kicks, steals. That's going to catch the zone. He'll start ahead on McConnell. Something that Jones has struggled a little bit with today is starting ahead early in the count. Next delivery, popped up, right side. Bradford trailing, finding the fence, and he will get under it and make the grab for out number 3. Carrollton, they plate 3. Warriors lead here from Zorville. Tusky Valley bats coming to the plate after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Today's presentation of high school baseball is brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Good half inning of work there for the Carrollton Warriors. After Hayden Jenkins drew a lead-off walk, he eventually came around to score thanks to Garrett Broadwater knocking him in. Then Jake Whitmore, he's ultimately able to score after Hunter Allison grounds out. And from there, Whitmore actually, I had that backwards there, Shannon, but 3 come across. Jenkins coming around to score on the
Broadwater knocked Jenkins in.
Yes, you're right, as you see there, and Whitmore advancing home on one of the pass balls. You saw it happen. You can go back and watch it after I got that butchered. 3-0, the lead for Carrollton. As we move on to the bottom of the third, standing in, it's back to the top of the lineup for Tusky Valley, Isaac Matthews. We'll see strike one. Next delivery, tried the curveball. It drops too far in the zone for ball one. Popped up, straight back, and up over our heads, over the railroad tracks. Matthews will stand back in with a 1-2 count. You want to go get that one, Shannon?
I thought about it, but there's a gentleman already headed that way in his flip-flops, so I'll let him go.
Pitch draws far outside for ball 2. Well, it started off as good flip-flop weather, not so sure now. Delivery from Hahn goes inside, and Matthews tucks out of the way. It'll go to a full count. Hahn's next offering. Matthews gets a good bat on it, but it's a pop-up right field. Right fielder tracks under it and will make the grab as Bowman makes out number 1. Luke Miller to stand in. He popped out on the infield to the second baseman his last time up.
Well, there for a minute we thought the rain was going to stop. Umbrellas came down, and now they're right back up.
Hahn loses the handle, and his first offering to Miller is a ball. Yeah, we've really kind of MacGyvered this table set up here to make sure the water goes away from our equipment. Next offering is a ball.
Well, you know, we need Aaron Stump here today. Aaron Stump works for Muskingum Watershed. He could be here helping direct this water.
I don't think that's what Stump does at MWCD. I don't think you want Stump doing that kind of stuff at MWCD. 2-1 the count. Hahn delivers. There's a good piece of contact there. Left side, trailing back. Left fielder goes back, and Jenkins will make the grab for out number 2 as Miller gave it a drive, but Jenkins got on his horse and tracked it down over his shoulder.
Yeah, he put a nice drive into that one. Like I said, Jenkins, he's seen it the whole time, and he tracked it a long ways.
So with 2 gone, Cole Clements, the catcher, will stand in. He singled his first time up, and got to make comment for Clements. I always find this interesting when you see players do this. No batting gloves for him. Delivery from Hahn goes inside. Clements leans out of the way. Next delivery, too high. Hahn working quickly again. His 2-0 delivery, almost the same spot as the ball 2 pitch. It's now behind 3-0. Clements with 2 gone here, probably a take all the way. You'll see it low and outside corner at the knees, strike 1. Clements sees strike 2 called on the inside corner there. As I thought the umpire was going to bring him up, but I forgot the count. But on the inside part of the zone, Hahn working out and in rather well. Clements uncorks another single as he's going to cruise into first as he hit it between the 3-4 gap, and he's now 2 for 2.
Yeah, and the grass is wet enough now. It hit the infield, and as soon as it got to the outfield, it died. So, I mean, he got a little bit of a break right there. He was able to just cruise on into first base standing up.
I mean, that was hard contact from Clements. That ball barely made it out of the infield, really. So Bradford will stand in with 2 gone. He drew a walk his first time up in the first inning. Delivery from Hahn and a nubber off the end of the bat towards the Tusky Valley dugout. Goes foul. Hahn's next delivery is fouled off the face mask of James. Umpire asking him, "You all good?" and gives him the nod, yes. He just wanted the next ball. He wasn't even worried about it.
Yeah, it's a nice catcher right there behind the plate for the Warriors. He's just got that baseball stature about him.
Hahn delivers up in the zone for ball 1, and you actually might have seen James behind the plate there was actually calling for it up even beforehand. And had time called there. We'll call it administrative timeout, some housekeeping, making sure the count was right. Hahn delivers. Curveball, can't quite tail it back into the zone as James tried to frame it. I think James actually asked him, did I pull it too far? And he goes, yeah, they made it too obvious. The 2-2. Too high. Bradford works it to a full count. Payoff pitch upcoming. Clements, of course, will be in motion from over at first. Delivery from Hahn. Bradford popped up right side, right fielder, center fielder converging. It's Broadwater going back and will make the grab close to the warning track for out number 3. Tusky Valley giving some of these balls a ride, but they still haven't plated one. Carrollton leads 3-0. On to the next half inning after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscross Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscross Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscross Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscross Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Back into Zorville, and coming off of another half inning ended by a great defensive play for Garrett Broadwater, the center fielder for Carrollton, as we head over to a Wayne Door replay. Shannon, this is multiple times now we've seen Broadwater have to run back towards the wall and make a grab over his shoulder. He's getting more and more amped up with each one he does, but don't think he's going to want to come back to Tusky Valley anytime soon solely for the fact he's running uphill to make these grabs.
I won't say anything. He's getting some more conditioning in late in the season to get ready for that tournament play. I mean, his legs are going to be on fire after this game, and he's got another one to play this afternoon.
So to lead off for Carrollton after their 3-run third inning, it is going to be Aidan McCourt. McCourt, Husted, and Jenkins all due up for the Warriors. A little more of a breeze here. I'm not even going to say anything about the precipitation, Shannon, because we know what happened last time.
Well, it picked up the last time, but usually there's that little burst right before it moves out of the area, so maybe that was the burst we've been waiting on.
McCourt, his first time up, flew out to center field.
I'm interested here to our left inside this little fenced-in area. There's a bench. Is there a penalty box in baseball now that I'm unaware of?
Well, not to my knowledge. I really don't know what that's for, come to think of it. It's got to be for something. Jones's first offering here is going to be too low to McCourt. Jones trying to limit the damage after those 3 runs came across in the last inning. It's now 1-1 to McCourt after he fouls it straight back. And over the railroad tracks again we go. It's a heck of a sound up here, Shannon, watching a game whenever the trains come through, as you can tell right behind us. Too low again. It's 2-1. The Mosquitoes are loving Casey Claxon so far.
Yeah, I've never been here for a baseball game or football game when the train comes through. I have been here before for a cross-country race when the train came through.
2-1 offerings, too low. It's kind of what Jenkins and Broadwater did to start off last inning. Shannon was really made Jones work and throw a lot of pitches. Remember, Jenkins led off the inning with a 4-pitch walk. Jones's next offering, and the 3-0, he's going to go after it, or the 3-1 rather, go after it, and he'll pull it down the left field line, and it's a leadoff single to get things started in the 4th for the Warriors.
Yeah, no outs, got that lead runner on again, and Carrollton looking to try to manufacture another run or two to try to maybe put this one a little out of reach.
Isaac Husted will stand in. Husted struck out his first time up. Jones delivers. There's a bunt placed down beautifully. Jones fields it off the mound and will deliver it on to first on the fielder's choice. So Husted moves McCourt into scoring position.
Yeah, nice job by Husted right there. Get nice little contact to get it down. Like you said, advance the runner.
Jenkins stands back in. He walked and delivered the game's first run when he came around to score. Jones delivers. Inside, it's going to go behind Jenkins, and advancing easily to third will be McCourt on the wild pitch.
Yeah, nice job right there by the base runner. As soon as the ball goes by, he jogs over nice and easy. And you don't want to help him out any, because now with one out, they got a runner standing there at third base.
Carrollton dugout having some fun with the umpire. I thought he was actually upset there for a minute. Jones is 1-0. And Jenkins uncorks it down the right side, but it's going to hook well foul. I don't know where that one landed, but it was a long ways away.
It's probably down there on the soccer field somewhere. It's a good thing that he hooked it.
Jones working with one gone, 1-1 count. As his team trails 3-0. His offering. Curveball, can't quite tail it back in. It's now 2-1. Jenkins stands back in as Jones is ready. He'll kick, deal. Curveball again, Jenkins, line shot, right field, can't make the play out in right field, and coming home and scoring will be McCourt, as just off the end of the glove of Twist will score another one for the Warriors.
Yeah, it looked like Twist come in on the ball, and at the last second it kind of tailed to the right a little bit, and he had to reach his glove out there to try to catch it.
It did have some late action there, as you see on our Wayne Dorr replay. Twist was lined up with it, and all of a sudden it just took a sharp right-hand turn. So we'll go back to the top of the order. Broadwater stands in. He had an RBI single last inning. Jones delivers. Clements will keep it in front after it bounces to the plate. That was two extremely hard-hit balls, that at bat there for Jenkins. The one that got him on base and that foul ball. Broadwater stands in, and there's a throw over for Jones. It goes past Bradford, and Jenkins is going to advance to second. Now we're going to see if he's going to round it. Coach Conley wanted to send him, but Bradford gets it in time, and it will prevent no further advance there for Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins, a senior for the Warriors, man. He's had a nice career for the Warriors.
As we said earlier in the broadcast, his third career no-hitter on the mound. One of his outings this week. The 1-0 from Jones. Draws too high on Broadwater, so he'll slip behind again at 2-0. Next offering's cut on and missed as he had Broadwater fooled way out in front of that pitch. Two-one offerings, a bender again. It's going to bounce. Clements does a good job to keep it in front. He'll keep Jenkins at second. Three-one from Jones, too low. Broadwater will draw a one-out walk. Now there'll be two on for the Warriors. And it looks like Tusky Valley wants a mound meeting here. We'll go ahead and take a brief timeout. Big Z Sports will be back as Carrollton leads Tusky Valley 4-0 on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
It's Whitmore for Carrollton who will stand in with one gone here in the top of the fourth as Carrollton has plated one so far and has two runners on. Jones still on the mound for the Trojans, trying to work himself back into this one as he'll offer strike one. First mound visit of the game. And Jones, Shannon, really overall minus a couple pitches, he has really done a nice job in terms of his location. Just been burned on a couple of them.
Yeah, and there were a couple of hard hit balls, too. He's done a nice job with the mound. Like I said, just a couple of mistakes.
That's going to be a pass ball. Clements can't get in front of it. Both Broadwater and Jenkins will advance. So now both runners stand in scoring position. Whitmore, he walked, eventually came around to score. had a stolen base as well. Jones is offering. Whitmore pops it up, middle of the field, shortstop coming over, and will make the grab for out number 2. Miller got under that one. That's a big out number 2 for Jones.
Yeah, nice job right there. You put the ball right there where the batter got under and put it up, and your defense did their job right there. So job well done by both the pitcher and the shortstop.
Allison stands back in. He grounded out to short, and as well as struck out in this game. The big first baseman for the Warriors watches ball 1. Jones looking to limit the damage as he'll toe the rubber again. His 1-0. Too low. Clements holds it. Jenkins and Broadwater at third and second. And Jones lost the handle again. He's behind 3-0 to Allison.
Yeah, nice job right there by the catcher to get down and block at. That ball gets by him, they score a run.
First base is open, but with 2 gone, I'm sure he does not want to load up the bases for one of the more power threats for Carrollton and Landon James, who's due up next. Jones kicks, steals. He'll catch the zone for strike 1. On the 3-1, Allison puts it past the third baseman. 1 run's going to score. Here comes Broadwater as Allison comes through with a 2 RBI single in the 4th.
Yeah, well hit ball right there. Third baseman tried to make a play on it, but it got down there so quick and was so tight to the line he couldn't get to it.
Was a diving attempt over there from third base for the Trojans. Good attempt by Fletcher, just couldn't get over to it like you said, Shannon, and that's always heartbreaking when you're a third baseman. You think for sure you're going to have it. Even though for the wet infield, that ball picked up a lot of speed. So Landon James to stand in. He was hit by a pitch and popped out. Allison at first. Carrollton opening up the 6-0 lead, and there goes Allison. No throw down, swung on and missed by James. I think James was trying to put that last one, Shannon, into the cornfield, but in this one he'll pop up right side as Bradford tracks under it and will make the grab for out number 3. Carrollton plates a couple more, though. Warriors lead 6-0. Trojans at the plate after this.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Hishman's Fresh Market IGA has provided residents in Malvern and Minerva the freshest quality products since 1954. The family-owned grocery store prides themselves on providing the communities with quality products, including their daily cut fresh meats by their on-site butcher. Hishman's Fresh Market IGA is a proud supporter of community events in their local school districts and would like to wish the Malvern Hornets best of luck in tonight's game. See all Kishman's Fresh Market IGA offers by visiting kishmans.com.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehubner.com.
6-0 your score. Carrollton leads Tusky Valley on to the bottom of the fourth inning. Big thank you to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for bringing you this broadcast and all of our spring sports coverage. And Shannon, right around the corner, believe it or not, and hopefully the weather's a little bit better for when it does roll around, we're back in some track and field coverage.
Yeah, next Thursday afternoon, big IVC track meet down at Newcomerstown, down at Lee Stadium. And me and you'll be down there along with the Claxon communication crew and going to bring you all the action.
Yeah, the IVC championships for track and field right around the corner, and we got tournament softball on the way as well. There's going to be a bunt attempt and picked up by the mound for a Hahn, and he delivers the throw high. I'd say it would have been a base knock regardless there, as stepping up with the bunt single to start off the inning is Shane Twiss.
I'll tell you what, Twiss went high to get that bunt.
Mm-hmm. That one was almost above his helmet. So up next is Jesse Carr, and time called here. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a pinch runner coming in. And stepping into the game will be number 2, Noah Williams, coming in for Tusky Valley. Carr, his first time up, he was a ground out. Delivers, and there's going to be a ground ball to third. Picked up on 2 hops and on to first on the fielder's choice. Making the play there is Whitmore. Advancing to second is Williams.
Yeah, they brought in the pitch runner in Williams, and he's got speed. They didn't even attempt to look at second base because he was almost there after the third baseman fielded the ball.
Farnsworth up for his second at bat. He's got a single in this game. He's made more than a few plays over there at first, Shannon. There's been a couple balls that have been popped up into foul territory that he's grabbed. Doing a nice job defensively. Delivers. Farnsworth gets a lot of contact towards the left center gap and dives the center fielder in Broadwater. He can't grab it. Williams is going to score easily, and cruising into second base with no problem is Farnsworth. He's got an RBI double to get Tusky Valley on the board.
Yeah, nice job right there. He waited on it and put the barrel of the bat right on the ball and made a nice drive out there, attempting to make a diving catch, but just missed it.
Broadwater lays out there on your Wayne Door replay. Good heads-up play by Jenkins to get back on the ball quickly, but Farnsworth delivers one of the hardest hit balls today we have seen out of the Trojans, giving him a little bit of a spark here in the fourth inning. So up next, McKinney, the left fielder. He struck out his first time up. Hahn kick steals well too high to McKinney. Of course, good to see him out here on the baseball field after season ended prematurely for football, Shannon.
Yeah, it's one of those things that injuries is part of sports, and he missed out on a little bit of a football season right there because of an injury, and it's glad that he gets to come back for a baseball season.
Next delivery out of the zone. Clouds breaking a little bit. No more rain falling here from Zorville, thankfully. Next delivery from Hans, too high at 3-1. Of course, be sure to stick around after this game. It'll be our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show where we announce our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. Of course, getting that T-shirt courtesy of Mac and Turf Realty. Next one, too far inside, and McKinney, he'll draw a one-out walk. Put another base runner out there for the Trojans.
Yeah, with one out right here, the Trojans trying to make something happen.
Fletcher, he'll stand in. He popped out his first time up. Coach Conley wants a mound visit And he's just going to have just himself out there, probably just reassuring his pitcher, hey, everything's going all right. You've had a great game so far. Start hitting your spots again. Start recentering them. Only giving up the 1 run so far.
Yeah, a little bit of a pep talk right there from Coach Conley.
So Fletcher stands back in. The 2 runners on base standing at second. It's Farnsworth, McKinney standing at first. You know, a good shot from Fletcher here. Could be talking about Tusky Valley being right back into this ballgame. Inside, and it's actually going to clip the jersey there of Fletcher. So he will go on to first. Bases are going to be juiced, and we're going back to the top of the lineup now for the Trojans. Isaac Matthews will stand in. He's flown out to center and right. And if you remember that fly out, the very first at-bat for Tusky Valley, Shannon, that was that long drive to center. He almost hit over the head of Broadwater. He'll see strike 1 at the letters.
Yeah, he hits one deep this time. He'll advance the runners.
Hahn delivers, goes inside on the bender. It almost tailed back towards the zone, but Matthews had to lean out of the way. That got a little bit closer to the plate than I expected it to. Hahn delivers. Matthews puts a hard hit up to center, trying to turn 2, as it's going to be 6-4 and not quite the 6-4-3 double play. The fielder's choice. Matthews will be safe at first, and scoring will be Farnsworth.
Yeah, that ball come off the bat pretty quick, and second base umpire out there had do a little bit of dance to get away from it.
So runners will be at the corners as McKinney advances to third. Out at second was Fletcher. Miller popped out to the second baseman and a line out to left field in his 2 at-bats. That pitch goes well high.
Yeah, nice job by James, the catcher, right there to jump up and grab a hold of that one. He's got a long reach, and he had to get up to get to it.
Delivery from Hahn. Fouled off the end of the bat for Miller. Carrollton still leads 6-2. Tusky Valley, though, fighting back, as there's going to be a ground ball up the middle, fielded by McConnell, and he will flip on to second for out number 3. Trojans do plate 2, but they trail by 4. Big Z Sports will be back for the 5th inning after this.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Rinkus Insurance in Carrollton, your local nationwide insurance agency, offers their clients personal, commercial, and farm insurance utilizing a consultative process to ensure you get the maximum protection available for the lowest possible cost. Rinkus Insurance prides themselves on providing peace of mind with maximum protection at the best value to each client they serve. See what Rinkus Insurance can do for you by calling 330-627-4442. Rinkus Insurance is a proud supporter of Carrollton Athletics and wishes them the best of luck in tonight's game.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
We got a pitching change for the Tusky Valley Trojans as stepping into the ball game. It will be Shane Twiss, who was playing right field, as it appears as Lucas Jones's day on the mound is done. And I think, Shannon, looks like Lucas slots over to right field, so just a right fielder pitcher substitution here, and sure enough it is who's out in right is Jones. So his day will come to an end after going 4 innings complete. Of course, the 6 runs on the board there for Carrollton. I believe he had the 1 unearned on the throwing error over from first, but had the other ones in terms of the earned runs. Overall, as we said with Jones, not a bad day for him at all at the on the mound in terms of hitting his spots, but Carrollton just took advantage of the pitches when they had them, and they took advantage of some opportunities and ultimately got the win. Or ultimately got the lead, I should say.
Yeah, and there was a little bit of everything. He left a couple pitches hanging, and they was able to get runs. But then there were just a couple unforced errors, some balls that got by the catcher or some overthrows at the base that also helped lead to those runs. Nothing to take against anything away from Carrollton because they did what they had to do to plate those 6 runs. But Jones, he did have a nice little day on the mound.
So we'll see what Twist is able to do against this Carrollton lineup. As coming up to the plate, due up for the Warriors, it will be 5, 6, 7. Hahn, McConnell, and McCourt due up.
Carrollton's had success the last 2 innings by getting the leadoff runner on, or the leadoff batter on, so see if they can continue the trend.
They've had 2 straight innings as well that they've gotten through 7 different batters. So that's staying up and making sure they're taking advantage of anything that the pitchers are giving them. They've had a couple walks, had timely hitting. They've gone deep into more than a few of the counts as well. They're making all the they were making Jones work. We'll see if they can do the same here with Twist. Hahn, so far, he struck out today and had a single. As Twist's first delivery, he's too high, ball 1. Up in the zone, will catch at the letters to make it a 1-1 count. Hahn sees the next one. Same spot. Twist works ahead, 1-2. Next offering from Twist is going to be a shot between the 5-6 hole, and it's going to be the second single of the game for Hahn.
Yeah, Hahn did a nice job right there. Waited on his pitch, getting the coaching from his teammates in the dugout, telling him, which one's his and which one's not his, and he did a nice job right there.
McConnell, ground out and a pop-out for him. Good game from shortstop, though, defensively. Looks down to Coach Conley, gets the call. Twist out of the stretch. Strike offered.
We went from listening to the raindrops in our ears to now the birds are chirping.
Yeah, well, that's a good sign that the weather's supposed to hold for the next little bit at least. Next offering catches the zone again. Twist working ahead on both Hahn and McConnell now. Although Hahn made him pay with the single. Goes too high, and there's a snap throw down by Clements. Not going to catch Hahn leading. McConnell there thought about going after the high heat, Shannon.
Yeah, coach has appealed down to the second base umpire to make sure that he was good.
Next delivery for Twist. He goes with the curveball, but can't get the call. It's 2-2. Change-up, curveball, something off speed. Next delivery, cut on and missed. Snap throw down by Clements again. He will not get Hahn, but it is out number 1 as McConnell is sat down. McCourt stands in, flew out to center. He also has had a single and came around to score last inning. Twist's first offering to him's too low, dug out of the dirt by Clements. Twist looks back on at first and will deliver. Too high. Next delivery is put into play right side towards right field, and Jones will step up and make the play as the new right fielder for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job right now by this Trojans defense. Twist getting the job done on the mound right here.
He hasn't stopped smiling since he came into the game, if you noticed that.
I know. Most kids get out there on the mound and they try to be all serious, and he just keeps smiling and laughing, and he's having a good time out there.
Up next, Isaac Husted, the designated hitter, and he's going to put a gap shot to left center. Center fielder tries to cut it off. He cannot. Left fielder will grab it. Here comes the throw in, and advancing from second on to third safely is going to be Hahn, who had some heads-up base running, as trying to sell out in center to try to cut it off from getting past him. For Tusky Valley, there was Carr, but just couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, he did a nice job on the base running right there, and the throw-in was good. He got there just in time.
So for Husted, I would imagine Shannon be a single advance on the throw, so he will stand at second base. Aidan Jenkins is in. He's came around to score twice. Had an RBI single and a walk in this game. He'll watch the first one too high. And of all the batters that Twist and Tusky Valley wants to see right now, I don't think it'd be Jenkins after he's kind of been our spark plug twice now for this Carrollton team. Delivery will catch the zone inside and high. Now Twist is 1-1. Swung on and missed. As Twist climbed the ladder, Jenkins couldn't catch up to it. Next delivery. Inside corner, strike 3 called. Coming in relief, Shane Twist holds off the Carrollton offense. Warriors still lead 6-2, but let's see if the Trojans have captured some momentum. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications are back after this.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back into Zorville. Big Z Sports bringing you some high school baseball action. Carrollton still leads Tusky Valley 6-2. And as we were talking about there, Shannon Thomas in that break, looking forward here, Tusky Valley might have benefited from a little bit of momentum, not only scoring those 2 runs the last half inning, but some good relief work from Shane Twist.
Yeah, the momentum carried over. Now they got to just continue it over here now into the bottom of the fifth and see if they can manufacture a couple more runs.
So Cole Clements will stand in. He has delivered a pair of singles today, and he's ahead 2-0.
The rain's got held off now, and I keep getting up, moving around, and I keep forgetting I'm hooked to this cord.
Next offering's too low, 3-0. All right, I like asking this question, Shannon. You're down by 4, 3-0. Give him the green light.
I give him the green light, but I'm not a baseball guy.
And there is ball 4, and it was just a touch too low. So a base runner here to start off the fifth inning for the Trojans. Keenan Bradford will stand in. He has walked and flown out. Hahn going back to work for Carrollton. He's pitched a pretty good game so far. His next delivery is going to be fouled back straight towards us. Carrollton dugout basically begging Hahn to get a ball on the ground, look for a double play. Hahn's delivery swung on. Bradford pulls it down the right side, popped up, trailing towards the fence, and just out of play. We'll move on to an 0-2 count.
Yeah, if he could find a way to straighten that one out a little bit, he might have been able to find a gap out there, but it took a big hook on him.
Straighten it out. Got a little under it as well. Looking for more of a line shot this time around as Bradford stands back in. Curveball, and he'll pop it up right side again. Right fielder trailing towards it and going under it and making the catch will be Bowman for out number 1.
Yeah, he straightened that one out a little bit, but he got really underneath that one and sent it straight up in the air, and that gave Bowman plenty of time to track it down.
Twist stands in. A single and came around to score last half inning. And he waits back on the curveball. Picking it up is Whitmore. Delivers on to first on the fielder's choice, and he will get Twist out. Runner will advance to scoring position, but there's 2 gone.
Yeah, nice job there to not to worry about the runner, just go for the secure out, and he made a nice little throw over to the first base.
Carr stands back in. Ground out and a hit into a fielder's choice. Hahn delivers, bounces it in front of the plate. James with another great stop from behind the dish. Hahn's next delivery is put into play, and it is grabbed at short, delivered on to first by McConnell for out number 3. So Carrollton and Hahn make quick work of Tusky Valley that half inning. We will move things right along now into the top of the 6th. Carrollton still leads 6-2.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK. Service with a personal touch.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Today's presentation of high school baseball, courtesy of the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Twist still on the mound for Tusky Valley in his relief work. Carrollton leading 6-2, and starting things off this half inning will be the top of the lineup. Broadwater, Whitmore, and Allison due up for the Warriors. I've never heard two dugouts, Shannon, that are razzing each other more, their own players more than these two today.
Yeah, that's that brotherly love you call it. No better way to pump your brother up than to insult him.
So Broadwater stands back in. He had an RBI single in the third, also stole a base, came around to score. He came around to score twice today, actually. He walked in the fourth inning. Twist's first delivery to him draws too far inside, ball one.
Yeah, Broadwater's having a nice game for the Warriors today, offensively and defensively. And he's getting a workout out there, too, running up and down the hill.
Twist is 1-0. Will catch the zone for strike one. Delivery from Twist on the 1-2. Hard grounder to second base, handled there by Matthews, and on to first for out number one. Boy, the wet grass here, Shannon, just absolutely kills these ground balls on the infield.
Yeah, we got enough rain to just wet everything down pretty good. It never really poured, but like you said, defensively, it's kind of helped them out a little bit.
Whitmore reached after getting hit by a pitch in the first inning, drew a walk, stole the base, came around to score, and has popped out. This time he's going to put good contact into it to the left side. Left fielder trailing back and will make the play out there. No problem is McKinney for a very quick out number two. So far for Twist, 4 pitches, 2 outs. Hunter Allison stands in.
And he's smiling still the whole time.
Allison has struck out, grounded out, had a 2 RBI single as well. Lost the handle as he tried to go for a bender. And still smiling.
Just throws his arms over to his dugout.
Said, it happens.
They're all picking on him. He's like, what do you want me to do?
Twist is 1-0. Now might have held on to it a bit too long. It's now 2-0. I've never seen a pitcher, by the way, too, Shannon, who's already talking to himself as he lets the ball go, saying, nope, that wasn't right. Clement's going out and having a little chat with him. Allison stands back in. On the 2-0 delivery. Catches the outside corner for a strike.
Throws one to the moon, throws one to the dirt, comes right down the pipe in the next one. It was all set up.
It's 2-1. Too far outside, 3-1. Next delivery from Twist at the head of Allison, who will duck out of the way for ball 4. I say at the head, Shannon, but obviously no ill intent there from Twist.
Yeah, the batter did a nice job, just leans out of the road and gets his free bag.
James will stand in. He got hit by a pitch and has popped out twice. And has taken some healthy hacks along the way. So 1 runner on, 2 outs. There goes the runner. Clements throws down to second. Matthews can't quite get the tag on him as it's another stolen base for Allison. His second stolen base. Delivery from Twist. James sees it too high, 2-0. Good hitters count upcoming. Twist offers. James swings, fouls it back, right side. Guess where it's going, Shannon?
Over to the railroad tracks.
Actually, I think it hit off the railroad tracks and came back.
That ball have a nice little scuff mark on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, some pitchers might want that, though. They do some crazy break. Delivery from Twist on the 2-1, too high. Time called by James, who stands back in. Allison stands on second. Carrollton already up 6-2, looking to add more. Next delivery from Twist, too high, ball 4. So 2 runners on in the top of the 6th inning. Hahn will stand in. He's got a pair of singles and has also struck out. Has pitched a very nice game on the mound. First delivery to Hahn won't be there for ball 1. Clements is unable to handle it, and it will go towards the backstop. Both runners will advance. Shannon, I forgot you hung up our McInturf Realty Player of the Game shirts behind us to dry out, and I keep seeing in Casey's screen here for our replays and stuff, I feel like somebody's standing over my shoulder, and I keep forgetting.
I keep seeing all these people going over there looking for that foul ball, and I know where it went, and there's nothing I can do about it because I got to work first.
Well, I appreciate you not just like screaming with the headset on, hey, it's back in the weeds.
This guy over here, he's going to be really disappointed because he's already headed over the hill, and he's off by about 200 yards.
Hahn has gotten ahead 3-1 in the count. Offering from Twist. Will catch the outside corner. Full count, payoff pitch upcoming. 2 gone, top of the 6th. Carrollton already leading 6-2. Hahn looking to do some more damage. Swung on, poked out there just over the head of Matthews as it's going to fall, and 2 runs are going to come in as Clements will get up, but he cuts off the throw, now delivers down to second. Close play at second, but Hahn will be safe advancing, and it is a 2 RBI single as Hahn continues his tear today with 3 hits.
Yeah, nice job right there. Just a nice little bloop hit that just found the gap down there.
McConnell, he'll stand in. And Hahn, they're going to have a pinch runner coming in. As coming in for him now, looks like it'll be Landon McClellan. Shannon's really invested. He's still watching this poor guy walking down the track trying to find the ball.
He's past it now. He needs to come back this way about 10 yards and then walk back down into the ditch.
McConnell in this game, ground out, popped out, struck out. Not there, as he's going to have a line shot single. Left fielder bobbles it, and here comes McClellan home. He will be safe, but now they've got the runner caught in a rundown. Bradford has it. He's going to deliver on to second, and trying to get by the defender there and unable to do it is going to be McConnell. But he has the RBI single. As a good job by McConnell rather, to get another run come home. Carrollton will now lead 9-2 as we move things right along into the bottom of the 6th inning. Big Z Sports will be back right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Welcome back into Zorville. Big Z Sports' presentations of high school baseball brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. And we have some substitutions now out there for Carrollton as they have a pitching change. After a good day for Cooper Hahn, he will now sit. Coming in to pitch, looks like it's Hunter Allison will slide over from first base. Hayden Jenkins will slide in from left field to go play first base. And now playing left field is Landon McClellan. Did you follow all that, Shannon?
I don't need to follow it. You did a pretty good job at it, and I just go off what you say.
So due up here for Tusky Valley, it's going to be 7-8-9. Farnsworth will stand in. He had a RBI double and came around to score in the fourth inning. Carrollton with the big lead, 9-2. Next delivery is going to be fouled off towards the left side. Allison, another one of the tall, lanky pitchers that Carrollton has at their disposal. His next delivery bounces in front of the plate off of the mask of James. Moves the count to 2-1. That's the second one he's wore off the mask today, Shannon.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just the way that I'm sitting out here or what, but that whole lineup for the Carrollton Warriors, as they come out here, I'm just thinking that has got to be one of the tallest baseball teams I've ever seen. Like you said, they all got some height to them.
Delivery from Allison. He goes with a breaker, and it's going to pop right into the zone. Farnsworth sees the count draw even at 2-2. Delivery from Allison off the plate. So we'll have a full count upcoming. Sometimes it's hard for a reliever, Shannon. You know, you come in, it's not really a high-pressure situation. You got yourself a nice lead. You're in the last few innings. Sometimes it's hard to find the zone to start things off, as Allison will issue a walk here to start off the bottom of the sixth. McKinney, he's back in. He struck out and walked in this game. Allison kicks, steals, runs high.
McKinney, one of three seniors on this team. This is a fairly young Tusky Valley team. A lot of sophomores on this team.
It's kind of a similar situation with Carrollton, if I'm not mistaken. Not a whole bunch of seniors for them either.
Four seniors, you're right. 4 seniors for Carrollton and a lot of sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
So both these teams will be pretty good for a few more years to come.
Swung on and missed. McKinney couldn't make contact. He still has the advantage with the 2-1 count. Allison goes high again. James fakes the snap throw down to first and chases Farnsworth back. The 3-1 will catch the zone. A 3-2 pitch upcoming. Allison offers. McKinney fights it away. Don't know if you noticed that, Shannon. He hit one of the poles of the backstop here and all the water that came falling down. I'm looking over to the right side where the rain came the last time. I'm not liking the look of some of those clouds.
Yeah, it's kind of rolled back around on that side right there, and hopefully for these two ball clubs it'll hold off. And
umpire here talking to the pitcher in Allison, who had like a shooter's sleeve on there on his throwing arm, and there was a small white mark on it, Shannon, and obviously can't have that might interfere with the batter's eye with the ball also being white. Now a throw over to first will not be there in time. Usually don't normally see that after two batters gone through, but he just happened to notice that. I certainly didn't notice that. Delivery, foul tip, and it's hung on to by James. It'll be another punch out there, or first punch out of the game for Allison. So Landon Fletcher to stand in. He's popped out and walked. And he swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heat from Allison. Next delivery will be fouled off the cage. So he slips behind 0-2. Time called by Fletcher, who will stand out and look over to Coach Cooper for a second. The 0-2. Swung on. Pretty good contact. Left center. Center fielder and left fielder will converge. McClellan will make the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job right there by the left fielder. He got a good jump on that ball and made a nice quick work of it.
Back to the top of the order now. Of course, your replays brought to you by Wayne Torr. Good communication between Broadwater and the new left fielder in McClellan to make that grab. Isaac Matthews stands back in. He reached on a fielder's choice, had an RBI last inning, and has flown out twice. The pitch from Allison. Snap throw down by James is not going to catch Farnsworth, who scrambles back in. Allison delivers. There's a hot shot to center, Broadwater. He'll go back on it, and he'll make the grab as it's another hard-hit ball for Matthews, but it ultimately will end up in a Warrior glove. We will move things right along now to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tusky Valley looking to climb back in this one. They trail 9-2.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Nine to 2 is the Carrollton lead, and Pardon my misspeak there before we went to breaks. Top of the 7th inning, rather. Standing up at the plate for Carrollton will be Aidan McCourt, Isaac Husted, and Hayden Jenkins all due up. 9-2 is the lead for the Warriors. Having a nice game. Shane Twiss is back on the mound again in relief for the Trojans. As he'll kick and deal, McCourt will see the first one for a strike on the outside corner. For McCourt, 2 flyouts, also had a single, and eventually came around to score in the 5th inning, and you can log him for another single as he'll drive one straight up the middle and gets a base knock.
Yeah, nice job right there. Put a little drive into the ball just over the reach of the shortstop, finds its way out into the outfield.
Husted struck out. He had a sacrifice bunt and a single. And there's going to be a balk as Twiss got caught in between. McCourt started scrambling off to first base there, Shannon, and Twiss was already leaning forward, and he stepped first towards home. And Twiss actually smiles and looks at his dugout, holds his hands up again and said, whoops. Next offering. That's going to be a strike to Houston.
Yeah, like I said, with that balk, the umpire, he was right on it. And he yelled it out nice and loud for everybody to hear, and the Carrollton Warrior dugout erupted.
Delivers. There's a hard hit ball to center, and coming in and making the grab, no problem out there in center field for the Trojans was Carr, which was a pretty good ride for Husted, but Carr didn't have to move very much.
Yeah, Carr, he just had to shuffle his feet a little bit and did a nice job transferring it out of the glove into his hand and making the throw back in the second.
Your replays all season long brought to you by Wayne Dorr as Twiss will deliver. There's a throw down by Clements, and advancing is going to be McCourt as Clements thought that McCourt was going to turn around. Instead, he did not. Jenkins tried to lay down a bunt, but he was unable to get it down. And I'm wondering, Shannon, if he is able to get that bunt down, if they're just going to send McCourt around third, potentially to go home if they try to make the play at 1. Might have been a drawn-up play there. Offering from Twiss. Gets out of his hand. It's high. 1-1. Twiss kicks, steals. Too high to Jenkins. Seen some rather interesting base running this half inning that we hadn't seen all game long. Fouled back towards us. Count will draw even for Jenkins at 2-2.
Yeah, and that's one thing Carrollton has done good this whole game is their base running. They've taken advantage of every little thing they could. And like you said, now we sit here with another base runner in scoring position.
Too high and tight for Jenkins. It's full count, 3-2. Easy for Jenkins' teammates to say, you should wear that, I would have. Twiss delivers. Jenkins swings and misses as there's going to be a punch out for Twiss to get out number 2.
I think he's struck Jenkins out twice now.
He has. He did come in relief in the 5th inning. And that is his 3rd punch out of the game. Big smile on his face, no surprise there. Back to the top of the order with Broadwater. He will see the first one that will go right down Broadway for a strike. Broadwater in this game, an RBI single. Drew a walk, came around to score. Twiss delivers, goes too high. Broadwater on top of that, we already made mention, some good defensive plays out there in center. Next delivery from Twiss, too high again. McCourt gets his lead from third. Twiss comes set. And out of the stretch, too high.
Broadwater looking to get on base again here. 3-1 count on him.
Too high again, and Twist misses on 3 straight, basically in the same spot. So we'll have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Whitmore back in. He was hit by a pitch, got a walk, has stolen 2 bases, and has popped out and flown out.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that cloud you was talking about,
it's coming.
It's got some stuff falling out of it.
You can see it from here?
No, it's hitting me in the back of the neck.
Oh. Runner will go. Clements throws down, cut off by Matthews. He'll come home. Clements with the tag, and McCourt is out. As a nice job there by Matthews to cut off the throwdown from Clements. They'll cut the runner off at home. We'll move on to the bottom of the 7th inning. 9-2 is the score. Big Z Sports will be back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Tusky Valley looking to mount a comeback here, but it's Carrollton who leads big, 9-2. We move on to the bottom of the 7th inning. As getting things started, it will be Luke Miller. Miller so far today has not reached base. He has popped out, lined out, and ground out. Looking to get something going here for the Trojans. Still on the mound is Hunter Allison, who is in some relief work, has done did a good job last inning. First pitch swinging there from Miller. He'll dribble it on to third, and Whitmore will make the grab for out number 1.
1 pitch, 1 out. That's what you like to see if you're the Carrollton Warriors.
Clements will stand in. He's delivered a pair of singles and a walk. Of course, immediately following this game, we'll have our, well, not quite immediately, but we'll have our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. And we'll present our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. You can always check out our post afterwards on the Big Z Sports Facebook page as well. Next delivery to Clements is going to be outside, so it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 off the plate for ball 2. Clements holds the hands back. Thought about going after the outside pitch. Instead, he'll work the count to a 3-1.
Wise decision right there. It tailed outside, and he really wanted to pull the trigger on it, but he pulled it back.
Clements is out in front of the Off speed, a little bit of a change of speed there from Allison. Count draws full. I think he wanted to put that one over that big tree over there in right field. The 3-2, Clements pops it up, straight back. James looking for it. He'll get under it and make the grab for out number 2.
Yeah, nice job by James right there. As soon as it went up, he shedded the helmet, found the ball, called everybody off.
So Bradford will stand in here. He has flown out twice and walked. The winds come back. Bradford stands in and will watch the first pitch for a strike. Allison paints the outside corner. Next delivery from Allison, too high. For Carrollton, as we've said, Shannon, key to him in this game, obviously some timely hitting and taking advantage of mistakes, but also solid pitching as Bradford will pop it up left side and McClellan will come in and will make the grab. As the Carrollton Warriors 9-2 here in this ball game, Shannon. Fantastic performance for them.
Yeah, they did a great job offensively. Once they got rolling, they was able to manufacture some runs, especially right there in the third and the fourth inning, I believe, and they did a nice job on the base running and everything. So they're gonna take them a quick break here and get ready to play 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure how quick of a break it is going to be, but of course we're only bringing you the first game of this matchup. So we will go ahead and take a quick time out here, and when we return, we'll have an abbreviated Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, and we'll hand out our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications. We'll be back after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Fishman's Fresh Market IGA has provided residents in Malvern and Minerva the freshest quality products since 1954. The family-owned grocery store prides themselves on providing the communities with quality products, including their daily cut fresh meats by their on-site butcher. Fishman's Fresh Market IGA is a proud supporter of community events in their local school districts and would like to wish the Malvern Hornets best of luck in tonight's game. See all Kishman's Fresh Market IGA offers by visiting kishmans.com.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
Welcome back in for the final time today from Zorville as Big Z Sports' presentation of high school baseball has come to an end, presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. The Carrollton Warriors pick up the 9-2 victory in Game 1 of this doubleheader over the Tusky Valley Trojans as we were looking up and down the stat line, trying to figure out what we were going to do or what we were going to go with whenever it comes to our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Kind of a hard one on this one because there was a lot of good contributions. Felt it was only best, though, to give it to the starting pitcher who gets the win and also produced 3 singles and 2 RBIs at the plate. Cooper Hahn, the pitcher for the Carrollton Warriors, the sophomore, would be the McInturf Realty Player of the Game today after a great performance, and Carrollton will move forward into Game 2 of this doubleheader, looking for some momentum. Looking to keep the momentum. Tusky Valley, meanwhile, will look to try to split as things move right along. Thanks for tuning in with the Big Z Sports YouTube channel today. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications bringing you our spring sports this season. Of course, get subscribed to our YouTube channel and get notified when we go live, and check us out on Facebook for more updates from Z Country. For Casey Claxon, Logan McPeek, and Aidan Garabrandt, as well as Shannon Thomas, I'm Nick McWilliams. Tune back in sometime soon. We'll be at a high school diamond or track near you.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.